Oh. Oh. Hello, stream. It is I, the Frenchiest Fry, and I am here today. We are doing a public DRAWPILE stream again. And, yeah. We're gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna claim my top left corner here, as per usual. And, yeah, we're gonna go from there. Oh yeah, Sledgy, last time you were in here, I was trying to tell you, but you can make, like, you can add your own layers. So if you wanted to draw, like, more than one drawing, you can, like, add a layer and then, like, what's the word? Toggle visibility. That's the term. So yeah. And you can move the layers around and shit, so... You should be able to add, like a folder as well. Yeah, it's just on this side here. I'm actually gonna make my own fucking folder here. Keep it a bit more... What's the word? Organized? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know, because I noticed last time you, like, drew one thing, and then you were gone, and like, maybe you were just tired, but I just wanted to let you know that if you did want to, like, you don't have to erase shit, you can just toggle visibility and whatnot, and you can do your own layers and duplicate layers and all that jazz, so that is a thing in this program. Donkey Kong. I don't know what I want to draw is the problem. I only used 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝚃𝚂 to draw with friends. I never used this one. Yeah, I never used 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝚃. I've used this a couple times, but the last time that I used this, like, fairly frequently, it was a lot, like, it was a much older version of this. So it didn't have, like, it had, like, layer functions and everything, but it wasn't as, what's the word? It wasn't as, so, like, say if I, like, drew, like, a smiley face, it might not show up on your end as a smiley face. Like, it'll be a bit more, it was a bit more choppy, but, they, like, fixed that, obviously. What do I want to draw is the question. What OCs do I have? I gotta draw my Moth Sonic character, actually. I think I'll do that. Max. Max deserves some love. How do I... I see. Oh yeah. My I keep forgetting that my shortcuts on my tablet are not gonna be the same. I used to just draw on like 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺 back when 𝙻𝙸 was a thing. But like they recently re-released 𝙻𝙸, but it's not the same. It's on the right-hand side. There's like just under all of these. Hang on, can I? You can kind of see like the opacity. It's like under this opacity part on the right-hand side, under the brushes. There's like a little plus button, or you can like right-click and then add. It's like above the color selection thingy. Hang on, I have to pull up a reference of my own fucking character. Oh! I didn't mean to oh, I just closed. Hang on. I just closed Twitch. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Let's not close Twitch again. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pull up my fucking character references on my phone. Media. There's the picture of my ex. Hang on. How do I want to fuck this pig? It's a phrase. Oh. Beans. Yeah, if you're on a different layer, you can draw over top of anyone's shit and it won't fuck with anything. Like a normal layer function. Yeah. All good, all good. I'm gonna have to fuck around with the shortcut settings in this program so that way they're the same as like what I normally have for my stuff in what's it called? Clip Studio. I keep going to use my shortcuts, but then I'm like, that's not gonna work. At least Control Z works. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I gotta muck around with my my keybind settings, and then I can go crazy, go stupid. Ooh, I should draw some Hollow Knight fan art, actually. Maybe I'll do that after I finish this. Oh shit, the breakdown. Just click again with the select tool. Yeah, no problem, no problem. It took me a minute to like figure shit out in this too, so. What the fuck does my own character look like? Okay. Size. We'll make this a lot fucking smaller. Ooh, why is it like that? Oh yeah, the spacing is fucked, that's why. Look out! I gotta fuck with the spacing more. We'll make it slightly smaller. Oh. Oh, water is so good. Oh god. Hang on. I have to see how I drew. How did I draw that back in the day? Character hub. Oh shit, I gotta log in. Ugh. Actually, hang on. I gotta turn the heater back on. It's getting fucking cold in here already. Okay, we're back. Okay, how the fuck did I draw this bitch? Let's see. Okay. I see. I see. I understand. What the fuck? Ooh. Now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. When you think you with baby. Drawing a fucking circle freehand is crazy. Oh my god. I'm struggling. I'm stuck in Control Z hell. You know, that's good enough. Fuck it. Dude, I can't believe it's already April. Like, we're really a quarter of the way through the year already. That's insane. Or, wait. Math. A third? A third of the way through. Right? Yeah, because 4 times 4 is 16, so... Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just fix it. Oh my god. For real, for real. Meow 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 meow. I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Take on me. Take on me. Bless you. Jimmy's dying out there. How the fuck did I draw my own character? Okay. Oh shit. If you come here, I'll do the same thing I told you that I never would. I'm sad that I can't listen to copyright music because YouTube will like come to my house and actually kill me. I'd love to just listen to the original of the song, but YouTube will actually like end my bloodline. But this is a really cool chiptune remix, so there's that at least. Or chiptune cover, maybe, is the better term. It's not really a remix. Nice. That looks sick so far. Hell yeah. I hate these brushes. You can kind of fuck with them a little bit, but fair. There's like a couple of other ones. There's a lot actually, wow. I don't use any of these ones though. I literally just use the basic bitch ones. I don't know, it's kind of fun to like fuck with... It's kind of fun to fuck with like limited brushes because it kind of forces your hand to be a bit more creative. But it can definitely pose some... What's the word? Obstacles, I guess. Challenges, that's the word I'm looking for. That's why I'm just trusting the process. Honestly, that is my entire artistic process, is just trust the process until it stops looking ugly. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that. What can I say? It's up to you. I know what I want. Just me and you. I can't go on. What is love? Oh, baby, don't hurt me. I want to bring back like old ass animation memes. Like this used to be an old ass animation meme, and like I kind of want to bring it back with like caramel dancing and then like the OGs. Like animation memes before they were called animation memes. Or triple baka. I'm trying to think of like other ones. I have fucking shit that I gotta finish though. Like I've been working on like a 2D model for like ever and I still haven't finished it. But I'm making like decent progress on it. It's just taking a long fucking time because it's my first time ever making a 2D model, so it's very much a learning process. And because like I made like a Barbie naked version so that I could go and like make a bunch of outfits later on if I wanted to that are like varying like skin showing, basically, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, it's taking a long fucking time though, I won't lie. But that's what happens when you're learning something new though, so. I won't lie though, I'm not really looking forward to rigging. Because I'm going to attempt to rig it myself. Whether or not it's gonna look good is gonna be a different story, but I'm gonna see if I can do it. Because it might be something that I end up really enjoying. I don't know, I've never done it before. I used to love doing, like, animated music videos on my fucking... What's it called? My, like, Flipnote. DSi Flipnote. I want to get into 3D sculpting and make my own 3D printed figures. I want to get into 3D modeling, but specifically for game dev stuff, because, so, like, Jimmy and I have, like, a bunch of ideas for games that we want to make, but he's the only one that has kind of dabbled in, like, 3D animation. I don't think he's done any, like, modeling, per se, but he knows how to edit, like, textures and shit. Every time I try to learn 3D stuff, though, it makes my brain hurt. So, like... Because my problem with 3D, like, tutorials is that they're either too in-depth to the point where it's, like, they're like, hi guys, here's my 5-minute YouTube intro, and then, like, we're starting from, like, square one, and, like, not even square one, like square and -1, and they're like, this is how you open the program. And it's like, alright, I know how to open the program. Just show me how to, like, use the functions of the program. They're either too in-depth, where it takes, like, 8 years to fucking learn how to do it, or they're not in-depth enough, and it's like, they skip, like, they're like, oh yeah, like, you have to do this thing and this thing, but then they don't mention that you need, like, a specific plugin for the fucking thing to work properly, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, why is this option not even showing up for me? And then it's like, oh, it's like mentioned at the bottom of the YouTube description, like, oh yeah, by the way, you need to make sure that you have this plugin downloaded. And it's like, sick. Yeah, it's really frustrating. So I almost want to see if there's maybe like a Discord group that does like free lessons or something, because I feel like I'm gonna learn a lot better if I can actually like ask questions to somebody that knows what they're doing. But yeah, that's like my biggest beef with like even if it's just for like texture changes, because I was trying to figure out how to make like a template for like texture stuff, because Jimmy was working on a game and he was like, oh, you can make like some of the textures for me, and I was like, sure babe. And then I tried to like figure out how to like be able to like test the fucking stuff, basically. How to be able to like test the texture and make sure that all of the parts are where they're supposed to be on the model, and then I just couldn't figure it out. I was like, what am I doing? So yeah, it's definitely one of those things where like I'd prefer to like talk to somebody that is like very well versed in it, and then they can actually like walk me through it. Cause like I'm not tech illiterate, but I'm new to, you know, 3D stuff, so it's a bit much. But I'm trying to learn. I want to learn how to do like low poly stuff. I have a lot of like game dev ideas that I want to try out, kind of thing. And I don't want to like pay for a billion models or like use free like you could use free assets, but like I'd rather make something that's fully my own. And yeah, that might be like me being like snobby, but like if I'm a creative, like I want more creative control, because like some of these like prefabs you can edit to a degree, but some of them not much editing you can do, so I would rather just do my thing. But I have like a billion fucking creative projects on the go right now that I have to try and finish before I delve too far into one thing. But now that I'm currently unemployed, I have a lot more time to learn shit, which is kind of nice. So I have been taking advantage of that for sure, and been spending a lot of time drawing and whatnot. So it's been nice. But I did have an interview today for a work from home job. I'm kind of hoping that I get it, because if I don't have to go anywhere to work, that'll be kind of sick. Because then, you know, I could throw a load of laundry in while I'm working, right? So that would be nice. I miss old 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝚃 though. That shit was baller. And then they remade it and now it's poo. Sorry to the person that fucking spent their time remaking it, but I don't like the way that you remade it. Sorry. And I'm sure that they remade it that way specifically because the original owners of 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝚃 were like, fuck you, we patented this. But it's still like, damn. All right. Can you resize something? Yes, if you use this select, you should be able to resize stuff. If I'm not mistaken. Like, I should be able to just... maybe not. I know there's a way to do it. I'm pretty sure there is a way. Tools. Yeah, there's a transform. I knew there was a way to do it because I had accidentally resized something at one point, so... Oh, golly. Oh, don't pause my music, YouTube. Fuck you. Yes, I'm still watching. How rude. I hit the transform thingy, but no squares coming up. You have to, like, use the select tool first, and then hit the transform tool. And then you have to click the thingy, I guess. It's a bunch of extra steps. Thank you and sorry for all the questions. No, you're good. I'm low-key, like, figuring this out with you, so... You're good. A lot of the shit that I learned in this program was me doing it by mistake. Oh, golly. Fuck, man. Another take on me cover. Oh yeah, your ear should go here, or like part of it at least. Oh yeah, you have ears. I can't zoom in on this, why? How the fuck did I draw you? Okay. Ooh, the Undertale fucking cover? Oh, it's a remix? Okay. What the fuck do your gloves look like again? Time to stretch my wrists a little bit. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, I'm dying. Bless up. Thank you, thank you. Ugh. Oh, now I want to play Super Mario World. Oh god. Automatic was automatically my favorite on day one. Thank you, Super Fanbot. I hope you're having a great day. Oh man. I'll add some motherfucking line weight to that in a minute. Does the fucking buckle on... Is the buckle on the outside or on the inside? I don't fucking remember. Inside. Okay. How many is there? 4? 4. Cool. Oh, drawing is so much friggin' fun, dude. except when it's not fun. But for the most part, it's pretty fun. It's fun until it's not. And you're like going through art block and you're trying to learn, and then it's just not happening. And then everything you draw looks like shit. But then, like, it's funny because, like, when I'm in those, like, art block phases and I feel like my work is dog, I'll come back, like, a couple months later when I'm out of art block and I'm like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. There's some, like, art that I found from, like, my high school days where I'm like, God damn, I drew this when I was in high school? Shit. You have Spikey's here. But yeah, it honestly, it'd be like that sometimes. Art is definitely a whole journey. But that's what makes it, like, interesting. Like, one day you'll be like, I'm the fucking best at art, and then the next day you'll be like, I'm fucking dog shit. And you just kind of flip-flop between those two states as you get better. I haven't looked at my old work in years. I have to crack open my binders. I love looking at my old art. I wish that I didn't delete, like, my first DeviantArt account because I lost so much artwork. I managed to, like, find a couple pieces that, like, other people had reposted or, like, stuff from, like, Wayback Machine, but I'm upset that I deleted my old account. But I still have a lot of my shit from, like, high school and, like, very early drawings, like, when I was in elementary, so. I wish I had my old YouTube account, too, because I had a bunch of really cringe, like, Sonic fan character animations, and they were really bad. And I wish I had them still so I could look back on them. Or, like, I'm pretty sure I deleted a lot of my old, Flipnote AMVs, and I wish I had those still. But, like, I went through a phase where I was like, I hate my art so much, I should just quit. And then I fucking deleted a bunch of my old art that at the time I thought was ugly. And yes, it was ugly, but it's fun to look back on now as an adult, and I'm like, damn, I really wish that I would have just, like, not deleted it. Now I know better, though, so if I ever want to do that. I have a bunch of, like, art from my high school friends, too, actually, which is also fun to look at. Like, one of my friends from high school is also a VTuber now, and, like, I have some of his art that he drew of, like, my favorite characters back in the day. And I was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, I still have, like, some of the art that you drew me back in high school. And it's like, that's crazy. I love that we still have each other's art, though. I think it's funny how, like, my friend and I both became VTubers after we became adults. I think that's funny. Eh. That's a fucking meaty baseline, goddamn. Ooh. Oh, goodness gracious me. Lordy. Yeah. That was funny. Throw a little random yeah in there. Love that. Good enough. Oh my god, you know what? This is like not related to this music in particular or anything, but I've been wanting to play Cruisin' World again for the N64. I feel like I'm the only person that played that growing up, and it was such a sick game. Like, I didn't have Mario Kart 64 or like any of those, but we had fucking Cruisin' World, and Cruisin' World slapped. That was a banger game. I always used to, there's like a fucking stupid ass 3-wheeled like truck in that game too, and I would always drive that. Not because it was actually good or anything, but because it was relatively fast for what it was, and I liked using the stupid 3-wheeled truck. That game was sick because you could do like barrel rolls and like other tricks and shit. And the music in that game was actually ballin'. Maybe I should maybe I should just fucking play Cruisin' World on stream. I remember the intro to that game fucking slapped, dude. It was so good. Because it was a lady and she was like, Cruisin' World, yeah! You got the speed, you got the power. It was fucking ballin'. I think the more popular, like, game from that franchise was Cruisin' USA, but I never played Cruisin' USA. I only had Cruisin' World. And they had I forget which map it was, but there was a map and the music on it was absolutely amazing. It's called the song is called Jungle Bump. I would play it, but I don't think I can do that. I think YouTube will kill me and my family if I play the music. Oh yeah, I played the shit out of Cruisin' USA. Yeah, that one seems to be like the one that more people have played, but Cruisin' World fucking slapped. I'm sure it's like the same idea, but just US based maps. But they had like an Australia map, and like there was like kangaroos that would like jump out. I can't remember if you could actually hit the kangaroos or not. I'm pretty sure you could, and it would like slow you down if you hit them. It was like a stage hazard. Yeah, it was rad. Why are my birds screaming? I think they're just screaming for the sake of screaming. Honestly, same. I feel that. Oh, line art takes so goddamn long. I shouldn't complain. It's my favorite part of the art process, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, I just want the drawing to be done. There's so many times where, like, I'll open a project, I'll start working on it, and then I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. But, like, I still want to draw, but it's just, I don't want to work on, like, that particular piece. It's rough out here. This is why I have, like, 8,000 fucking sketches that are, like, half done line art, or, like, the line art's done, and then, like, the coloring is half done, or, like, whatever. I have so many, like, unfinished pieces. Yeah, I have so much unfinished shit that, like, I'm probably never gonna touch again. It sucks, though, because, like, some of them are good concepts, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to finish executing the piece. Because that means I have to spend time and make decisions, and sometimes I just don't want to do that. Sometimes I just want to turn brain off and doodle. Maybe what I should start doing is, if I'm in those moods, I should just start doing, like, figure studies. Like, 30-second, 1-minute figure studies. Practice getting fucking anatomy and poses down quick. True, that's actually what I need to do with my hands and feet. Real. I need to practice hands and feet, but also like different angles for like perspective shit. I struggle so much with perspective. I've been trying, cause like every time I see like a cool perspective shot piece, I'm like, let me do that. And then I try it, and then it looks like shit, and I'm like, oh man. Or like, if I'll spend like 6 hours like fucking around with the sketch just to like make it look half decent, and then I'll go to line it and I'm like, this still looks like poo. But I've there's like there's this, I forget what the website is called, but it's like a head that you can like turn around. It's like a 3D head, and you can like turn it around, and like it's got like the different planes of the face, so that you can learn how to like draw shit from different angles. So I might fuck around with that at some point. Same, it's okay. Yeah, perspective is hard. Like, if you want to do really, really cool shit with art, it's very difficult to learn those things. One thing I've been trying to force myself to do more is backgrounds, because background art is something that I'm like, holy fuck. But I'm gonna have to do, because like, if I want to make a fucking webcomic, I'm gonna have to learn to do backgrounds. Yes, I have like 10 of those bookmarked, lol, like 5 skull ones and a full head. Fuck yeah. Yeah, like I understand like 1 point perspective for like square buildings. But like, ask me to draw anything else in that perspective and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So it's definitely something I have to practice, but I've been trying to get myself more out of my comfort zone, because it's a good learning experience. It's good for my brain to do. So I think I fucking have trouble drawing feet from like a straight on view. Like when I was doing my like reference sheet for my VTuber, I fucking sat there and like struggled with it for like 15 minutes, maybe longer. Like feet from side position or like any other position, fine, whatever. Fucking like straight on, it like, ooh. Like I can, like it's like some fucking, I kind of like started understanding it, but it's still very much like, ew, it doesn't look great. I don't know. Something like that. Adding the toenails really makes it look better. Is what I've learned. Oh my god. Okay. What the hell? Now I can erase this bullshit. Ooh, that looks sick. Fuck yeah. I've been trying to also like put together a portfolio because I would really like to do like tattoo work. Would be sick. Oh, I can just hang on. I just realized I can fucking put things in here. Oh, I can put the hex codes in and I don't have to fuck around. I gotta work on writing more of my story as well. I've been slacking. Why is it all fucked? There we go. Turn the stabilizer way the fuck down. Oh, that's the fucking... That's the thing. Oh, okay. Hold up. There we go. W. I don't feel like fucking shading this, though. I love your Sonic piece also. Thank you. I'm trying to, like, draw my OCs from time to time, because they deserve some love. Or I guess this is a fan character, but... Oh my god, the birds. They're going crazy right now. You are crazy, Mr. Sharebear. I just realized you can hide the template lol. I'm thinking you had to draw in the little box. Yeah, like, honestly, you could fuck around and just do whatever you want, because right now, like, there's no... There isn't 8 people. I mainly made this in case there was, like, a small chance that fucking we got a bunch of people in, because then... I know there's been times where people are like, yeah, I don't like using DRAWPILE or whatever. Like, I don't use programs that you can draw with other people, because there will be that one person that's like, oh yeah, like, this is my drawing. Even though, like, somebody's, like, doing a sketch over here and, like, they're obviously not done, and then some dickhead fucking takes up the entire fucking canvas. Oh, you made this? Yes, I made the template, but I made it in Clip Studio. But yeah, it's made, like, go crazy, because it's literally just you and me right now. But I made it in the case of, like, oh, if there's, like, a bunch of people showing up. That's a good idea, though. Yeah. Plus, like, I limited it because as cool as it is to have like 200 people on the same canvas, it can get a little bit hectic, so I was just like, how the fuck am I gonna make sure people have like fair spaces? I like it, thank you. It took me like 20-ish minutes on fucking Clip Studio to make. Put the stabilizer back up. Oh shit. What does your wing pattern look like, you dumbass fucking moth? Hang on, I have it open on my PC. What am I doing? Okay, that's fine. I'll fuck around with that. Ooh, not that far. Oh, man. Oh my god, I was watching fucking Sword in the Stone while I was out west for vacation. And I was just like, I was looking at some of the scenes and I was like, holy fuck, dude, like that must have taken forever to animate, and that was probably really shitty to animate. And then I'm like, they had to do all that shit by hand, which is fucking rough. And they probably got paid really shitty. I mean, like, animators get paid really shitty today as well, but, like, back then as well, it was probably also dog shit. Animation's fucking hard. For real, yeah. Like, some of the shit that they were able to accomplish, like, back in the day, I'm just like, that's insane that they did that shit all by hand. Or, like, I was watching fucking, Land Before Time. Land Before Time has so much, like, shit that they animated that they didn't have to fucking animate, but they did. Like, the fact that they, like, animated each, like, footstep in the fucking sand, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. It's crazy. And it looks fucking sick. Like, it holds up really fucking well, but it's like, goddamn. That probably took, like, years of life off of people's fucking lifespan. Or just, like, the fact that, like, the lighting that they had to do for, like, oh, like, this scene was, you know, takes place during sunset. And the fact that they have to, like, color, like, they have to, like, choose the colors by hand and just, like, know which ones are correct. Like, that's insane to me. That's insanity. Super fucking cool, but, like, the way that I choose fucking stuff is literally just like, I'll color it like normal, and then I will put a filter, or not even a filter, but like I'll put like a color at like 50% opacity over top of it. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see this color. Oh. I can, because it's like a light pink. I want to say they would have a system like a color palette or something like that to work off that the director wants to set the moods and shit. Most likely. They definitely did, but like just the fact that like somebody had to understand like color theory well enough to be able to do that. Or like, I mean, I guess because it's drawn on paper, like theoretically, like if they had like a clear plastic colored film, they could probably just stick that over top as well, but yeah, just like, I don't know, it's still cool as fuck, man. Damn, it's already 9 o'clock. That's crazy. Oops. Yeah, I think about those things also when I watch animations. Yeah, I like never used to, and then I started animating myself, and now like every time I watch an animated film, I'm like, goddamn. Like the amount of work that goes into it is insane. And I have nothing but respect for the people that are able to do that shit. Oops. Oh, my eyebrows. Oh, my ear is itchy. Good lord. I love that I can copy and paste hex codes instead of fucking around. Love that shit. Oops. Ah, no. There we go. Size large. Uploading canvas? What the fuck does that mean? Ugh. I'm gonna make this a slightly different blue. I keep forgetting there's like a color history spot so I can just click things instead of having to do the eyedropper. That's cool. Weebo. Hell yeah. I love the colors you used. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Hang on. I have to look up something real quick. Oh yeah. Alright, I know what I'm drawing next. It's gonna be fucking sick. What am I doing right now? Nice snake. That's a sick snake. Can I like... Oh, I can. Let's go. Fuck yeah. New layer. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking raw dog this drawing. How the fuck is his head? I love him already. Thank you. I'm trying to draw a fucking baby Yoshi smoking a fucking doob. Cause I am just a baby Yoshi smoking a doob. He's got a little, like, fucking double chin almost. And he's fat and he's got little arms. This is quite literally what I look like in real life. Doesn't even have like a neck. He's got fat little legs too. I really love this. Thank you. Wait, what the fuck do his boots look like? Oh, he's got like a— oh! He's got like a little— like top bit to the boot. I should make a fat Babby Yoshi fucking PNG tuber model. He doesn't have any little spines yet, does he? No, he doesn't get his little Yoshi spines until he becomes older. He's just a fat little fucking babby with fat little legs and fat little arms. Love it. And I would be a light blue Yoshi, because a light blue Yoshi is my favorite. Oh, that is not on the correct layer. Wait a minute. Wait, what fucking— oh, I see what happened. I have to put this layer underneath that layer. New profile pic, TBH. Honestly, might have to be my new profile picture. At least on Discord. My current Discord profile picture is the fucking counter-terrorist from Counter-Strike. But he's doing like a T-pose almost type thing. Look at this fucking chonker. Ate too many chicken nuggets after getting the munchies. Does it go up into his cheek, though? Oh, no, it's just his little chin. He's looking at us like, yeah, I just ate a 20-piece nugget meal. What about it? He just ate a 20-piece nugget meal and now he's making like a full fucking pizza. Whilst also snacking on fucking like potato chips. That's actually me though. Like when I get the munchies, I'm just a bottomless pit. It's actually like terrible. I had to stop smoking so much because I would like eat all of the groceries. It was bad. It was really, really bad. It's not feasible in this fucking economy. Then what color are his boots? Like fucking orange. Bright ass orange. I'm gonna go like more red for like OG Yosh. Friggin' bright ass red. Oh, Jimmy's. He needs some Visine. Real bad. Is there like a glow? Blending. Oh, they have pixel. They have a pixel one. I can do pixel art. Oh, very nice, very nice. What else do they have? Yeah. Let me blend this bitch. Oh, that's not the right. Can you move him to the next artist box? So I can save this and show off all of our... Yeah, sure. I will do that once I'm gonna fucking add a bit of like a... Oh god. I want to add a bit of a glow effect to this. That is... I'm still on the wrong fucking thing. And then blur. It's gonna fuck shit up, but that's alright. Oil, where'd the blur one go? Knife, noise, blur. And then we'll do a little smoke effect. Is there something I can use for a 6 smoke effect? Let's see. Soft, hard blot sewing, basic. Pencil. We'll just do fucking... We'll do this. We'll do new layer. We'll do this, and then we'll fucking make this a little bit bigger. I love him so much. He's literally me, honestly. And then we'll do a little opacity. Size. That's not how that works. How the fuck is it erasing all of it? Hang on. Hardness, maybe? No. Where's my fucking smudge effect again? Maybe we'll do this. No, that doesn't work either. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, that's fine. Hello, Delito Games. How are you? What's up? You're doing good. That's great to hear. Hell yeah. Can I just, like, move a whole ass, like... Oh. I have to move it. Darn. Just vibing on Sonic X Shadow Generations. Is that like a computer mod thing? Can I not like select the whole thing? There we go. Hell yeah. No, it's an actual game. That's cool. I have not played it. It's Sonic Generations, but also Shadow Generations. Is it like... I guess what I'm asking is it an official... Is it like an official release? Or is it like somebody went in and like... ROM hacked it, I guess, is the term? It's an official release. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I haven't kept up on, like, any... I haven't kept up on anything Sonic-wise. Aside from, like, I watched the new Sonic movie that came out, Sonic 3. That was good. TY? Fuck yeah. I guess you can say it's really a Shadows game, but it's also a Sonic Generations remake. Fuck yeah. I love that. I've been kind of wanting to replay Sonic Heroes, but I know I'm gonna fucking scream at that game because it's so janky. But it's still one of my favorite Sonic games, if I'm being honest. But yeah. W work? You too, man. Sonic Heroes, Shadow 05, or Sonic 06 is worse. Sonic 06 is pretty ass, I won't lie. My friend had it, and I remember going over to his place and getting fucking locked in the "it's no use" with Silver and like screaming. Shadow the Hedgehog, the concept is cool, but fuck, that game sucks. It fucking sucks. I'm sorry. The concept is cool, like hell yeah, like I get a gun. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's a very janky fucking game, unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah, no, I was also thinking of playing Sonic Advance 3, because I played the shit out of that. Blame Yuji Naka. Dude, it was a whole team of people behind that. But no, I remember, so like, my boyfriend has never really played a whole lot of Sonic games. Like, he's kind of, what's the word? He's like been exposed to like different parts of like the franchise, but like hasn't really played many of the games. And he was like, yeah, I really want to play the Sonic games. And I was like, oh, like you should start with like, I was like, do you want to play like a 2D game or do you want to play a 3D game? I was like, and I told him straight up, I was like, you should probably start with the 2D games because that's kind of like the core of Sonic. But he was like, no, I really want to play a 3D one. And I was like, okay, well, like, I told him right off the rip, I was like, the 3D games are like very important, like lore wise, to like the game, but otherwise they're very like janky. They're very janky games. So he was like, well, I want to play Shadow the Hedgehog, and like in my I didn't want to like discourage him, so I was just like, okay. But like in my head, I'm like, that is probably like the worst like 3D Sonic game that you could start with, because out of all of those like 2000s like 3D Sonic games, I feel like that one is like the most janky. Nah, it's mainly Yuji Naka with the jank shit between Sonic Adventure 2 to 06. There's 3 good 3D games, aka Sonic Boost game. I haven't played Sonic Boost game. I enjoyed playing, what's it called? I enjoyed playing Unleashed, actually. A lot of people shit on Unleashed, but I really enjoyed Unleashed. Colors was good. I also only played the, like, 3DS version of that game, which was more 2D. But I really enjoyed Colors. I can't remember if I played Sonic Generations or not. I was trying to convince him to start with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure Rush. T-Bye for the amazing vibes. I'm gonna go play Phasmophobia. Okay, thank you for drawing with me. I appreciate you. Enjoy your Phasmophobia though. Yeah, I'm done drawing for the night, but like I'll chill here for a minute. We'll fucking do this. Unleashed is a great game. Oh god, is this not gonna... Is the chat not gonna show up? I don't know if it's gonna even show up on the stream. You know what? It's fine. Whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, Unleashed is very fun. The Werehog fights were kind of stinky though, yeah. Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure is DS games, and Sonic Color on the DS looks fun. I played Sonic Colors on the DS and I had a great time with that. Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure were both amazing games. I feel like they're highly, highly slept on, but they're honestly some of my favorite Sonic games. I also am very partial to Sonic Advance 3, but that's whether or not it's a good game is something else. Oh my god, I love your... I actually have this shirt in real life, too. The only difference is that the shirt in real life has like instead of like the meme font, it has like a metal band font, which is kind of silly. W, hell yeah. I played Sonic Colors on the Wii, and it's my go-to. Yeah, I played Sonic Unleashed on the Wii, and I remember rage quitting that game because there was one werehog level where I had to like fucking Tarzan across like certain enemies, and I like the controls were not picking up anything properly, so it just fucking it just was not happening. It was not working, and I remember rage quitting. But yeah, Sonic Generations has a 3D port, which is very different from the console versions. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I played Sonic Generations on the 3DS or something. Actually, wait, you know what's a sick fucking, like, very slept-on games? Fucking Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, specifically the Beijing and the fucking Vancouver Olympic Games. I haven't played any of the new ones. Those were the first two fucking Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games ones, but they rock. I actually love those games so much. They're really, really good. London is so peak. I haven't played anything past the first two, but I loved, they had a story mode in like the Vancouver Winter Games one where you had like a little overworld and you had to do like missions and shit. I fucking loved that. I played the fuck out of that game. You rage quit Sonic and the Secret Rings. I remember my buddy had that, and like my neighbor down the street had that, and like I would go over to their house to play games on like the GameCube and stuff because I didn't have a GameCube growing up. So I would go to like their house to play GameCube games. And yeah, Sonic and the Secret Rings was one that they had, and I remember like playing it for a little bit and being like, I fucking hated it. I was like, who is this fucking genie bitch? Like, I don't want to hear you talk. Like, shut up. Alright, I'm bringing my Wii and whole setup with the Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympics. Yeah, I've been trying to like find consoles to collect. Currently we have a Nintendo 64, which Jimmy brought with him when he moved out here, so that's pretty sick. He recently bought, well, not super recently, but last year he bought a PS3 with like a couple of PS3 games. I want to get a PS2 because I grew up playing PS2. Except I'm pretty sure it's backwards compatible, so I think I can just buy the PS2 games and play them on the PS3. But firstly, dab me up, game collector. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, fucking my mom just gave me like well, not all, but like a shit ton of my handheld games. So I have my Game Boy Advance SP with my original copy of Ruby, which fucking rocks because trying to buy that shit online, people are selling that shit for like $200. It's insane. It's actually insane. It's disgusting. And those are for like legit copies. But like I don't have to work. I don't want to buy shit online because like I don't want a shitty copy. Like I don't really care necessarily if it's like a legitimate copy per se. My thing is just like I know that if it's not a legitimate copy, there could be like frame rate issues and stuff. And I don't want to spend $200 on a fake copy that will crash and be dog shit. But I also have my original copy of Pokemon Gold. I have my like transparent purple Game Boy Color. She recently gave me my DS Lite, which frickin' rocks. It's kind of busted though. I want to see if I can get the screen well, it's not the screen, but like the how do I word this? The like connector bit, I guess. Like the hinge. That's the word I'm looking for. All I have is 2 Wiis, a Game Boy Advance, a broken 3DS XL, Nintendo 2DS, 2DS XL, PS5, Switch OLED, Mini Genesis, and an Atari. Damn. I'm aiming specifically for the orange GameCube I found. I'm actually so mad because, so my sister, she doesn't live too far from me, and the one day she went to the local thrift store, and she took a picture of a fucking GameCube that was like $10. It didn't have any like cords or anything for it, but it's not a big deal because you can just buy the cords pretty cheap. Yeah, she found a fucking $10 GameCube at the thrift store, and I was gonna tell her to grab it for me, and I didn't because my dumbass was like, yeah, once my nails are done, we'll go right over there and I'll get it and I'll still be there because people don't know shit. Yeah, and then it was not there, and I was really upset. So, it was just like the blue one, like the blue purple one, indigo, if you will. It wasn't like a crazy color or anything, but it was still like far cheaper than what I can find on Facebook Marketplace. Like, I have been checking on Facebook Marketplace and like Kijiji and shit, and people are selling them for like $100, $200, like not even with any games or like cords or anything, just the fucking console. And it's like, are you serious? It's fucking insane. If it was orange, I would have been pissed AF. No, it wasn't orange or anything, but I was still upset because I've been really wanting to get a GameCube. I really want an NES and a SNES as well. I really want to play Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario World. I have a copy of Super Mario World for Game Boy Advance, but I want it on SNES so I can play it on the big screen. I know I can just like emulate it on the Switch, but it's just not the same. I'm actually kind of upset because my dad used to work at Sega, yes, the actual company, and my aunt sold the shit. That fucking sucks. My dad, okay, so like, my dad was the one that had the SNES, and we had a bunch of games for the SNES. So we had Super Mario World, we had, what else did we have? We had, like, fucking the Lion King game, which that game fucking is hard. That game's hard as shit. We also had this game called Alfred Chicken, which I'm finding out now is like a very rare game, and we had a legitimate copy of fucking Alfred Chicken. No one's fucking heard of Alfred Chicken, by the way. I never heard of Alfred Chicken until we had it, but I personally love that game. My sister has a SNES with Mario World and Mario World 2, and it still works. Yeah, like, my dad fucking sold all of our fucking... Well, I guess technically it wasn't ours, like, we didn't buy it, but he sold the SNES and, like, all the games and shit, and he probably... Actually, he didn't even sell it. He gave it to my fucking cousin, who probably sold it, because his whole thing is, like, buying old consoles, fixing them, and then selling them. So he either sold it or kept it. But I'm pissed because we had all these fucking sick games. We had Yoshi's Island as well, and like Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 2, and like we had some sport game as well, but we never played the sport game because it sucked. But yeah, no, like I remember watching my sister play Yoshi's Island all the time and like playing the fuck out of Donkey Kong Country. The only rare game I had is a Dragon Ball fighting game on a 3DS. Fair. Donkey Kong Country games are actually really good. I really like the Donkey Kong Country games. They're pretty fucking good. Yeah. No, I want to get a copy of Dark Cloud for the PS2 so I can play it on the big screen. Because I'm pretty sure PS3 is backwards compatible, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. Dark Cloud is fucking... It's a hidden gem that not a lot of people know about. I gotta see how much a Sega console costs so I can buy it. We used to have a Sega Genesis as well at my dad's place, and then I was playing it during a thunderstorm once, and then it got fried. Because I was playing it during a thunderstorm. Mega rip. I want to get a Mega Drive or a Dreamcast. That would be fucking sick. Oh, actually, I should ask my mom if she can find, I know it's not the same, but I used to have this, like, Sega Mega Collection on the PS2, and it was a bunch of, like, old Sonic games and, like, old Sega games, that were, like, ported to the PS2. So they had, like, a bunch of, like, arcade games. I remember one of them was called, like, Slime or some shit, and you're literally, like, a little goopy guy, and you're going around a trash, like, a landfill, and you're eating trash to get bigger. I think one of my cousins has a Dreamcast, actually. Fuck yeah. I might be misremembering, but isn't the Dreamcast the one that you could, like, burn your own games onto, like, a DVD and then use it? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's fucking rad. I understand why they never did that again, but, like, I think that's a cool feature, honestly. But yeah. No, I wanna get, like, a bunch of other games and whatnot. Oh my god. Fuck. Ugh. Yeah, no, I have a bunch of my old games now, though, which is nice, so. It's good that I don't have to rebuy everything, because I was telling my mom, I was like, can I please just fucking have my shit back? Like, I don't want to pay $300 for one fucking game, dude. I want to get the Japanese exclusive games. Oh my god, that okay. This reminds me of a story. When I was, like, maybe, like, 10 years old, my mom brought me to a flea market. And in this flea market, they had like a gaming section, and there was a guy that was selling a bunch of Game Boy Color games, and he had a copy of Pokemon Green, which is like the prototype to Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue, and it was only released in Japan. So that was like the blueprint for those, and I wanted so badly to buy it. Like, as a kid, I didn't know that it was, you know, Japanese only. I would have fucking, if I did get it, I would have gotten it and be like, oh, I don't know how to read this. But, I was pissed because I remember it being $10, like, back in the day. And I begged my mom, I was like, Mom, please get me this Pokemon game, please, please, please. And she wouldn't fucking get me the fucking game. And I was like, it's just $10, Mom, please. And she's like, no. And then I never forgave her for that. Because now I know what fucking Pokemon Green is. And I was like, oh my god. Honestly, you are lucky because I have to and still have to repurchase my DS and 3DS games, which one of them was Pokemon Ruby, like the legit copy, and it was thrown away. That's fucking awful. Yeah, I'm fairly lucky, words. I'm fairly lucky, to have the shit that I do have. So I can't complain too much, but I do have my 3DS and, like, a bunch of my 3DS games, which is nice. Actually, I wanted to replay Kid Icarus Uprising, but my one shoulder button on my 3DS is borked because I used to play the fuck out of Mario Kart 7 online. I would be up till, like, 3 in the morning playing against people from fucking Japan and getting my ass kicked. But yeah. There's, like, what's it called? There's like a games shop nearby, and they fix stuff. So I want to get the internal battery replaced on my copy of Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Gold. Took me a minute to fucking think of the word. And I want to see if they can maybe fix my DS and my 3DS. Because the hinge on my DS Lite is, like, fucked. It's not, like, completely fucked, but every time you open and close it, it makes, like, a really loud clicking sound, and when you open it, the top screen part kind of, like, flops back a little bit more than it should. It still, like, works fine and everything, would like to have it fixed. Yo, based, same. I just need to fix my screen because my 3DS XL is off. Fair enough. My DS, like, bottom screen is absolutely borked. I don't know if you can even replace that. If I can replace it, I would like to replace it, but... yeah. But yeah, no. I think, it'd be cool to, like, own all the old games and stuff. Especially now that, like, physical media is pretty much a thing of, well, pretty much a thing of the past. It's getting to be that point. Like, everything's just a subscription service now, which would be cool and all if they, you know, had all of the niche games and if they didn't just, you know, fucking remove the games from that. Because it's like, okay, like, I have to pay for the online subscription. I have to pay for the fucking emulation thing. And then it's like, okay, like, I might be able to play my favorite game for, like, a year before it's fucking removed randomly. Or, like, again, they don't have, like, super niche titles. So, for example, one of the Game Boy games that I used to play growing up was called Quirk. Spelled Kwirk. And it's essentially just a puzzle game. And you're, like, a little, like, dot with fucking, like, a cool mohawk. And you just... it's a puzzle game. Like, you just, like, push blocks and, like... I don't know what they're called. Like, the little, like, sticks that are, like, on pivots. You, like, push those. They're, like, moving walls. So it's one of those games, and I fucking played the shit out of that growing up. Nobody else seems to know what it is. Except for me. There was also another game that was kind of similar. I can't remember what game it's actually from. I think it was one of those, like, Game Boy games that had, like, a bunch of small mini games on it. But it was like one of those mini games where it's like, oh, you have to go on all of the tiles to exit the level, but you can't step on the same tile, and you were like a little rabbit. I can't remember what it's called, but I swear it exists. I want to replace my 3DS XL. Yeah, my mom has a fucking, like, 3DS XL, and it was like the golden, like, Triforce special edition one, and she, like, never opened it until recently. Yeah, one of my favorite games can't be played unless it's running on a Windows XP operating system. Totally sucks. That fucking... yeah, that's rough. This is why physical media is important, though. It sucks because, like, a lot of, like, newer games, like, when you buy a physical copy of a newer game, they just give you a fucking download code. So it's not even actually physical. Aw, lucky. I want to get one of those special edition consoles. My mom doesn't even fucking play them, dude. She won't give them to me either, who would actually, you know, fucking use them. But I digress. Yeah, the special edition consoles are very cool. But yeah, I don't have any, like, special edition stuff. I have, like, first edition. Like, my 3DS that I have is, like, the first edition 3DS, and I have a blue one. I'll get them from Japan. Fair. But yeah, it makes me sad when, like, certain, like, games and stuff are just being lost to time because companies don't give a fuck about, like, preserving anything. They're like, yeah, we have it locked away in this vault, and, like, that's good enough. Hello, Bingus. Yeah, companies don't give a shit. It's unfortunate. Oh, go to Texas? Why, what's in Texas? Go to Dallas because there's a National Video Game Museum. That's pretty cool. I love seeing people's, like, personal collections. My VTuber is lagging so bad. Is it? Doesn't look like it is. Oh, you know what? I think the reason why it might look like that is because I capped the frame rate on this because when I was playing Counter-Strike, it was being stinky. They have all the old consoles and they preserve shit. Yeah. It makes me happy that there are at least some people that are dedicated to that. Yeah, Bingus, it looks fine on my end, so it might just be... I don't know if you're watching on PC or, like, if you're on mobile, but... They even have arcade games and you can still insert tokens. That's fucking sick. It looks good on my side. It might just be YouTube, honestly. YouTube is kind of stinky poo-poo sometimes. Actually, I shouldn't say that. They're gonna end my bloodline if I fucking keep shit-talking them. But yeah, yeah, I like seeing people's stuff. Even Rare Case, they have the original Punch-Out arcade game. That's kind of fucking sick. That's pretty fucking... I haven't... Like, I don't really know much about arcade games because, like, I was not alive during that time. But I do like seeing, like, there's like a gaming bar near me and they have like some old arcade games and they have like a bunch of Xboxes and like other consoles hooked up to TVs at different tables. And they also have like a little VR section for people. So it's kind of neat. But yeah. I think I didn't have to pay to like play any of the consoles at the tables, but you have to pay to play on the VR stuff, which makes sense. Oh, I wasn't alive during that time either, don't worry, but it's really interesting. Yeah. I like seeing gaming history. It's such especially like my favorite thing is seeing how they like cut corners where they could for certain games. And like for these old games, like sometimes it caused some really weird bugs. But it's still very interesting to see. Like I love watching speedruns of older games because they take a game that you love and they just like break it down to its barest components, which I think is neat. And especially for Punch-Out, it's really, really rare because it's one of those machines that not only have two screens, but still actually works. That is 100% fair. Can you stop pausing my music, YouTube? God damn. No, yeah, it's cool when you see like old shit that still works. Old technology is like actually insane. Like even like not even necessarily just for games, but like other shit as well. Like I like seeing typewriters and stuff that work. There's an arcade bar called Player One and they have the OG Punch-Out, no tokens though. They probably took out the tokens just for the sake of making it accessible for everyone. But it's still fucking cool though. But yeah. Oh, man. Alright, well, I have been streaming for 3 hours already, so I think this is a good place to call it. And Arcade Monsters is another good place that has the classic SF2 and Tekken 3. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if you're in the Discord already, but yeah, like post them in the gaming channel and Discord or whatever. Cause I like seeing that shit for sure. But yeah. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. You're not in the Discord? Oh, well here, let me just do that. But yeah, it's been fun. I will be live tomorrow with regular art. And, yeah. Do I have Blue Sky or Twitter? I have both, but I stopped using Twitter. I will give you... I'll do this. Is that the fucking... No, it's... There we go. That's what it is. I always forget what my own fucking commands are. Anyways. Yes. I will be live tomorrow with more art, but I'll just be working on some commission shit. So, it's been good. It's been fun. I will see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, peace, and have a great night. Bye!